Hello, I'm Tang, and I am a Jedi. Welcome to my channel. Before I start talking about the awesome things that I got from Galaxy's Edge, I want to make sure you subscribe to keep updated on the various things I'm going to be posting. If you want more in-depth information about building a lightsaber or building a droid, I'll have links below specific to those topics. So my personal favorite part of Galaxy's Edge was building my own lightsaber. It's an experience that every Star Wars nerd needs to do for themselves. So the first thing you do before being able to build a lightsaber is you have to pay for it. The total cost after taxes is roughly around $215, but after you make that purchase, they give you this little pin. Each category of lightsaber has their own specific type of pin. So one of the best parts about the lightsaber building experience is when you finish building your hilt, one of the cast members comes around and takes your hilt and places it inside this little compartment, which is essentially where the blade is. And now the blade itself will begin to light up once you activate it, and as you activate it, the compartment begins to open up. It's incredible. So I want to show you guys what the blade looks like when you light it up. So the lightsaber hilt itself is pretty sturdy. It's very solid metal, makes noises when you move it around. If you don't have the blade in and you turn on the lightsaber, it makes a little noise that's as if it's short-circuiting. And if you were to put the blade into the lightsaber, it makes a kind of connecting noise to it, so it's very interactive. After building your lightsaber, each person is given a bag to kind of hold their lightsaber in. So if you want to put the lightsaber in, you simply just put the blade in first, slide it in, and voila. Has a little tie string on the top. After building your lightsaber, you can head over to the Den of Antiquities and buy some additional things to add to your lightsaber. So I bought a kyber crystal. Again, you can't build a lightsaber hilt with a yellow kyber crystal, so I bought myself a yellow one that represents the temple guards. And they kind of have a twist off cap there, and inside is where the crystal's held. Now, currently the yellow crystal's inside of my lightsaber hilt, but here's the red kyber crystal that I originally built my lightsaber with. So another thing I bought for my lightsaber is a lightsaber belt clip. So the lightsaber belt clip comes in this little box. It's a little pricey, it's $17.99 before tax. So the belt clip itself is made out of plastic, and it has two buttons on the side. So when you clip the lightsaber in, it locks. If you want to release a lightsaber, you simply push both buttons at the same time and pull the lightsaber up. Another item that I purchased at Galaxy's Edge was a droid. If you head over to the Droid Depot, it's essentially like the lightsaber experience where you do have to pay before you begin building a droid. And the droid itself is $99 before tax. It doesn't allow you to use your annual pass holder discount, but it easily is another experience that's definitely worth the price. So for the $100, you head over into this little factory area where there's a conveyor belt filled with different droid pieces. So let me introduce you to my droid. I named him T3N6. So the droid itself is made out of plastic, but it's very sturdy and it moves around really well with the remote control. And I think the best part is that the droid interacts with the park. So if there's other droids around, it'll start making noises to let you know. You can also buy personality chips for your droid that'll align it with either the Resistance, the First Order, or there's a third category called Scoundrel, so think of more solo droids who don't align with either side. So the personality chip that I selected was one for Scoundrel. You simply kind of push it into the slot on the front there, and voila. So there is a difference of the droid with a personality chip and without one. So if you listen carefully, this is without a personality chip. It sounds just like a normal R2-D2. However, if you put in a personality chip, specifically one with a scoundrel personality, it'll sound like this. So the pitch and tone of his voice is a little altered, and it sounds different, gives it a different characteristic, and you can really make the droid your own. Now there's a lot of hype going into the Cantina, and I can kind of understand why the hype is real. When you first enter, it looks exactly like what you expect a Star Wars Cantina to look like. There's all these weird creatures and like cages in captivity that seem to be producing the drinks that you're drinking. There's DJ R3X, just up there playing music for everyone, and he moves around. It's really cool. Every detail down to the menu itself is phenomenal. If you ever get a chance, just simply hold the menu. It feels weird. I don't know how to explain it other than it feels like wet cardboard, but it's not wet. One side of the menu provides the drinks without alcohol, and the other side of the menu provides drinks with alcohol. Even though it is a bar, children are allowed inside, so you don't have to worry about not being able to go in if you're bringing your kids to Galaxy's Edge. I decided to go with the carbon freeze because the drinks without alcohol are obviously much cheaper, but even at $8, you don't get a lot to drink. The glass itself was fairly small, didn't hold a lot of liquid. However, it did look really cool with the dry ice and the little popping pearls kind of bouncing around on the inside. I guess it's easy to justify the price of the drinks with the fact that you're entering this cantina and get to see the detail that they really put into it. So I guess that itself is pretty cool. However, I don't see this being an experience that I want to go to over and over again. Overall, I think the Cantina is a fantastic experience. Regardless of the price, it's something you have to try at least once. If you know you're going to be spending at least $100 at Galaxy's Edge, whether it's by yourself or collectively as a group, definitely head straight to the Droid Depot and get yourself a gift card. The gift card minimum is $100. You can spend the gift card anywhere in Galaxy's Edge and anywhere else in the Disneyland parks and the Disneyland shops. The gift cards themselves are made out of metal. They act as a fantastic free souvenir if you're already going to spend $100. It is definitely worth getting the gift card if you know you're going to at least spend $100, even if it's not just in Galaxy's Edge. If you plan on returning to the Disneyland Resort, you can use this gift card anywhere in the parks, Disneyland and California Adventure. Overall, Galaxy's Edge is one of the best things to happen to Disneyland. If you're a Star Wars fan, you are going to fall in love. There is so much detail in the land, in the shops, even to the cast members who act as if they've been living there all their lives. So I want to thank you for tuning into my channel. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you're going to Galaxy's Edge, I hope you have an awesome time. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to keep posted on the new videos I'll be posting weekly, and also check out my website, nerdonthenet.com.
And that is where you come in. Oh, the Millennium Falcon. Oh no, for some very fast and very profitable expeditions.